Reconfirming status. No enemies within a 5,000-kilometer radius. It appears they've lost sight of us.
All that pandemonium at Artemis must have covered our escape. So we should be thankful to them, if only for that.
However...
Yes, I share your concern. We're fortunate that the Laurasia class is no longer able to track us. But we had so many problems before, and not one of them has been resolved.
What's that? Come on, do I have to?
Well, I certainly can't force you to. But let's face it, don't you think the situation calls for you to apologize?
The truth is that he went through so much hassle back there, all because of what you blurted out.
But still, all I said was...
It's not as big a deal to us, but the truth is he's a coordinator, which means we're walking on eggshells, especially with the situation we're in.
Anyway, could you tell him you're sorry? I'm not asking much. You're bound to run into each other on board the ship, and this'll only make it unpleasant.
Okay. If you insist that it's for the best, Sai, I'll do it.
But we have to ask ourselves what'll happen to the ship. Who knows?
Yeah, we weren't able to get any supplies while docked in Artemis, were we? I wonder if Zaft'll keep pursuing us.
National Defense Chairman Zala, we hope you will permit us to accompany you.
No formalities here. In point of fact, you never saw me on this shuttle. Do I make myself clear now, Athron?
Yes, I understand. Of course. It's been a while, Father.
Needless to say, I wholly agree with the opinion you expressed in the report. The fundamental issue is we have evidence showing that they have secretly developed these advanced mobile suits. We'll forget all about the pilot. I took it upon myself to omit that section.
I'm grateful to you. I felt confident that you would make such a sound decision.
Just think of their reaction if they learn that the pilot of the one remaining machine is a coordinator. Such an admission would only delay our efforts while we had to listen to the moderate factions argue needlessly.
Wouldn't you also find it unpleasant to have a report that referred to your friend as someone who switched allegiances to the Earth forces?
Not exactly, but...
The Earth Alliance has created an advanced mobile suit that performs beyond the bounds of anything we have imagined possible, even with a natural piloting it. That's what the report will say. Do I make myself clear, Athron?
Yes, Father.
We must take a much more serious approach to this situation. It is the only way for us to bring a quick end to the war.
Water!
Oh boy.
It's not funny, especially under the circumstances.
Who's joking? Give me a break.
What's wrong? Is there a problem?
It's just, with all these water restrictions that are being enforced, I wasn't allowed to take a shower yesterday.
Are you done working on the strike?
But we're conserving as much as possible, so we've limited usage of the washer. It makes it more difficult, you know.
Hey, Flay.
Kira? I'm sorry for the other day. I said that stuff without really thinking.
What are you talking about?
At Artemis, I let them know that you're a coordinator.
Don't give it a second thought. I'm not upset about it. Besides, it's true, isn't it?
Thank you, Kira.
We've got a serious problem on our hands. What do the captain and the officers plan to do about it?
Is this our best option? Can't we look for a better route somewhere?
Afraid not. If we chart a course too close to Earth, we'll have to cross the debris belt. Despite that route taking us less time to reach lunar orbit.
Suppose we navigate through it.
Through the debris belt? There's no way that's possible. If we attempt to pass through it at this speed, we'll end up becoming part of the debris.
The junk heap that humanity made ever since they began exploring space. It's true, we don't want to be a part of that. Wait a minute. Yes, the debris belt.
Huh?
Am I a person who can make the impossible possible?
And in other news, the tragedy of Junior 7 took place exactly 1 year ago. Prior to a ceremony to mourn the lives lost, Supreme Council Chairman Klein made this statement.
A most unfortunate incident. In its wake, it leaves behind only a profound sorrow. We shall never forget.
By the way, you're engaged to that young woman, correct?
Cried out in the darkness. Our mothers,
I hear Miss Klein will also be joining the memorial delegation.
children and babes in arms.
What a wonderful thing that is.
I agree.
The son of Committee Chairman Zala and the daughter of Commander-in-Chief Klein is husband and wife. It'll be a shining beacon for the next generation. Our fate is in your hands.
Thank you for your kind words.
It's our duty now. We'll do what's necessary to protect that generation.
The Committee of the Supreme Council shall commence its special inquiry on the collapse of Heliopolis, a territory of the Orb Union. First, Raoul Le Creuset. You shall start by delivering your report.
Yes, sir.
Supplies? We can get some? From where?
Get supplies, that's correct. Or to be more precise, we intend to take them.
We're presently on a course that will put us in the vicinity of the debris belt.
The debris belt? Now hold on, wait just a minute. You're not saying...
Extra credit to the bright student.
The debris belt consists of a wide assortment of junked items drifting around the Earth's orbit. Of course, this also means it has a fair number of abandoned vessels that have been destroyed in battle.
You're not suggesting we get our supplies from there?
There's not much choice. If we don't do it, we're not gonna last for very long.
Once the Archangel arrives, we'd like for you people to use the pods and help with the work outside the ship.
We're not too happy about this either, but it's the only choice we have. Our very survival depends on it.
We will not scavenge around for things that belong to others. We're not taking that much. Only what we're in immediate need of, just the basic necessities, that's all. In order to survive.
I trust you can appreciate from the events you just witnessed that our actions were not intended as an assault on Heliopolis, but the result of collateral damage, and that the Earth forces instigated the collapse. Thank you for your kind attention. That concludes my report.
So Orb was in league with the Earth forces after all. They're the ones who deliberately violated the treaty.
However, Representative Amalfi,
Those who choose to make Earth their home cannot be trusted.
But tell me, Commander Le Creuset. The prototype mobile suits of the Earth forces, are they worth all the sacrifices that were made by our Zaft forces in order to secure them?
To illustrate to you their phenomenal capabilities, I have here one of our pilots. He operated a machine and fought the last one that's still with the enemy. I'd like permission to have Atherin Zala brief you on the details.
I will allow Atherin Zala to present his report.
First, I would like to present this machine known as the Aegis. One major characteristic... That is all.
They've manufactured these abominations? Those disgusting naturals.
but they're only in the trial stage, correct? We can hardly consider 5 mobile suits a threat.
But if they've come this far, their next step would be to mass produce. Are you suggesting we just sit back and wait until that happens?
This is a perfect indication of what the Naturals are planning for the future. They crave war, a desire to wreak havoc and destruction.
Silence now. Committee members, silence, please.
There is no one who prefers to fight. Who among us earnestly wishes to face the battlefield? We prefer to live peacefully, gracefully, and happily. That has been and will always be our only desire.
But who came upon us and so ruthlessly shattered that desire?
Who took our freedom away for their own selfish ambitions? Who pushes us aside to better themselves? Who exploits the coordinators?
No, this is...
Who will never let us forget the bloody Valentine tragedy? The nightmarish destruction of Junius 7?
Up here?
The remains of Junius 7.
$243,721 people. It has been 1 year since that loathsome incident which stole from us so many of our fellow citizens, yet we've pondered endlessly to find a quick solution to end this war. Our demands have been minor. However, the Naturals have put our efforts to waste time and time again. We fight because it's the only way we can protect ourselves. If we must fight so we may protect, then we have no choice but to fight.
That water over there, are you serious?
There are close to 100 million tons of ice frozen over on it.
You're kidding! You saw it for yourself, Nataro. That plant is where hundreds of thousands of people lost their lives, and yet you...
That's the only water we've been able to locate.
Hey, nobody's jumping for joy over this. I don't hear folks shouting, "Hooray, water!"
Lieutenant LaFlaga.
Nobody wants to step onto that place if it can be helped. But it can't be helped. Listen up, we're alive, guys. And if we have to, we'll do what it takes so we continue to live.
The council needs to take more drastic measures.
Ah, Ethrin.
Chairman Klein.
You know, there's no need for you to stand on ceremony with me.
Well, I thought it might be.
Just when you finally returned, it is now my daughter Lacus who has to be away on business. When will you two take time from your busy schedules to see each other?
Well, I am sorry about that, sir.
Apologizing to me won't do you any good, but you should be aware it's about to get hectic again. I can understand your father's point of view, however...
Athran Zala, we're going after that new warship and mobile suit. The Laconi and Porto teams have now been assigned under my command. We will be moving out in 72 hours.
Yes, sir.
If you would excuse us, Chairman Klein.
We have so little time. What useless purpose will it serve to expand the front lines of battle?
The reason is precisely because we cannot forgive them. Those who get in our way.
We fight because it's the only way we can protect ourselves. If we must fight so we may protect, then we have no choice but to fight.
How much longer? I'd say about 4 hours. Although we'll only have enough ammunition for one more trip.
A civilian ship? It looks like it was probably taken out. A two-seater Jin, reconnaissance type. What's it doing out here? If it finds the Archangel and calls for backup, then we're finished! Go now. Go away. Just leave. Good. Huh? You idiot! Why'd you have to notice it?
No, it's zapped!
Oh, no. I gotta...
Thanks, Kira. I seriously thought I was about to die.
Kid, what happened?
What's a life pod doing out here?
You really have a penchant for bringing in things that have been left behind.
Okay, I'm opening it.
Thank you. I appreciate your assistance.